Hello, hello. I am Dory Jo Stowell with Prairie Scraps, and I'm on YouTube and Facebook live for Thrifty Thursday. So hopefully you're around. I feel like it's Friday. I'm dressed in my bulldog gear because it's homecoming week, and we had our parade today, and it was the last send off for the kids and everything. But it's Thursday. They don't have school on Friday, so it feels very weird to be in all my gear on a Thursday with no game to go to. So that's where we're at right this minute. Um, wow. You guys, so um, ladies and gentlemen, I totally cannot find my club transfer for this month. I know it came in. I totally know it came in, but I can't find it. So I don't know. It's here somewhere. I would never throw it away, but things are kind of chaotic from the leftovers from the wedding. I don't know what to do. So we are here. It is Thrifty Thursday. I thought I would do kind of a project I've had. Do you guys ever do that? If you are like me, put down below. Maybe hoarder, I don't know. But sometimes I see things and I think, oh, that would make a great project. And then I hoard it or keep it. Oh, got to keep that. Well, I've been drinking this kombucha. This is not an advertisement. I'm making nothing off of the kombucha, but our Costco carries kombucha in a 6-pack. And so I've been buying them, and they have these beautiful brown jars. Aren't these gorgeous? So this is one where the label is taken off, but it's still sticky. My daughter worked really, really hard to get as much as she could off, and probably we could work a little more and get all of it off, or use, what is that orange stuff? Anyway, there's some citrus stuff that you can take off stuff, or a magic eraser or something. And then this one, clearly I finally said right before everybody came for the wedding, just go put those in my camper. So I have a bag of these kombucha jars. Some of them are cleaned off, some are not. And I happened to grab one of each. So that's what I'm going to do today. I started thinking about it and decided, rather than trying to actually chalk on the glass, let's do another medium on top of it. And that will get rid of stickiness. I'm going to try this one maybe. I don't know. They actually don't come off too bad, but it's sticky underneath. Oh, and I might peel this off. I don't know. It's super sticky underneath. It just is. It's almost like a sticker is under there when you pull it off. See, it's sort of like this metal. So anyway, I am here. It's Thursday. It's Thrifty Thursday. And I've been, like I said, I've been working on trying to figure out when to go live, when it's more convenient. And I thought I had it today for 4 o'clock, which is my normal time, because I try to go every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. But of course, wedding things have been taking over my life. And now that's over. But I thought I had it today, and they changed soccer practice to 5. So I don't know. We'll see if we get done in time to take her to soccer, or she might have to bug a ride from her dad. One of the two. So this is really sticky. Like, I could almost not hold on to it, and it's going to stick. Look at that. That's how sticky that is. It's not going to work against me, I think. So I'm going to do it. I'm going to do these jars 2 different ways, I think, and not leave, we're not going to keep the lids, although they're really cute too. I don't know what you could do with these. I guess you could, if you have ideas for these, I guess you could make vanilla in them. These would be great jars for vanilla, but it says it has a little sloth on the inside. I don't know if you can see that. And it says nice one, a little sloth head. I think they're kind of cute. So I keep keeping these. I have gotten these off, this little ring. So we'll see. Anyway, if you're coming in, say hello. I appreciate you being here. Like I said, I apologize for kind of being out of it, or in and out and doing weird things. Hello, Penny. This one says aloha. That's with the little, I think it's a sloth in there. Does that mean people who drink kombucha? Hey, Abby, how are you? So I'm using these. I did a clear jar for the wedding, or for an example for the wedding. We didn't end up using it. I don't even know where it went. It's gone. We didn't use it, so who knows where it is. Whatever. So I'm going to make 2 different mediums for this. Are you recovering? Abby's been recovering too. It's hard. It feels some days like we're just slothful. For sure, I'm the sloth in this situation. But anyway, I am going to I was thinking about using this. This is painter's cloth that I used to recover you can use painter's cloth for a lot of different things, but I purchased a great big couple painter's cloths and resurfaced some couches. And then so this is left over from that. I have of course, because like I said, I can't get rid of anything. I just can't. I refuse. So I have that scrap, but I also have this brown paper on a roll. So I found this at a thrift store for 75 cents. So I thought I'd use both, one on each one. Let's just check it out. Let's see what we like more. So I kind of didn't necessarily need to make it the same size as that sticker, but I do want to have it on the jar. This is too wide at this point. So let's see what we can do. Both ends are I like to use this stuff. This one actually fits right this side where it's cutting, or words. I like to rip fabric for straight lines. Maybe I will just continue to rip. It's a little, maybe not. Maybe not. I want it to be wide enough to use this. That is not. Okay, never mind. I'm going to go from the other side. I'm going to just, let's see. Make up my mind, right? Make up my mind. Okay, so I'm going to get a straight edge on here. And like I said, I've got scraps and scraps. When I did the sewing project, I actually I ripped all of the edges to cut straight lines for this project. Oh boy. I'm just gonna, it's just easier than trying to cut it. And it gets nice and straight. And it's going, oh boy. Why? All right, that looks like it will fit. Just continue on here. All right, since it's already sticky, I'm going to use that to my benefit. And we're going to go all the way around because that's sticky. I may not even need to stick anything else on there. I'm telling you, it's that sticky. All right. Right there. But I love painter's fabric. There is some things you want to do with painter's cloth. When you buy the painter's cloth, you need to bleach it and wash it and dry it because it is pretty dirty. It's a pretty dirty fabric. So that's one thing you have to do. Bleach, wash, and dry. All right, let's see. Get the extra strings off. That's going to be one. And then the other one, I think that'll fit really nicely. Look at how nicely that stays on there. We might just have to use a little bit of extra glue on there, and that's it. Okay, so that is one. And then the other, I think we can do about the same thing here. And just cut a piece. I'm going to cut this one a little bit longer because, oops, I'm going crooked. You know how I am with straight calves. I'm not very good at it. My cutters are inside, so that is that. Okay, I think that'll work, except I really need it to be straight. Let's see if we can't draw a straight line and try to cut it as straight as we can. All right. So we had our parade downtown today. Grandma with us. Went shopping with Grandma this afternoon. Oh, I had a flat tire. Awesome sauce. So I had a referral for a new cleaning job, and I went to meet them, and I got there, and the guy goes, "Your tire is flat." And I'm like, "Well, I know the sensor's going off." He goes, "No, it's flat." I'm like, "Ah." So that was not fun. But anyway, he's like, "I have a condenser. I can," he had one of those air condenser, whatever. He's like, "I could pump it up for you." I'm like, "Nah, I better get my husband out here to take a look at it." Ooh, both sides were actually very, very crooked there. Very crooked. So I'm just going to use this. I'm not going to use this scissors because this one is not always straight. Okay, we're going to do our best here. We might have to rip it or something. I don't know. It's my cheating ways of getting a straight surface. So that was exciting. So he had to come out. And of course, like I'm never out on the mountain. Like, here I am. I mean, it's just at the bottom of the mountain, but still. Flat tire. So now we need all new tires. And then I noticed suddenly my husband's like, "I need new tires on my truck." And I'm like, "Are you nuts?" Okay, I think this is going to get big enough. Okay. So the first thing, this is the transfer I am fixing to use. This is called crockery labels. So you can use these on anything. But what I really like is they kind of look like vintagey in style, but then they have sayings like this one says, "Wee bit salty," so you can put chips in it. Super sweet stash, like maybe candy. Let's spill the tea, like a tea thing. And then it says "full of gratitude," something joyful, and then "hello, sweet treat." So most of them are around food, but I thought this "full of gratitude" and something joyful could go on a couple of these. So that's what we're going to use for this project. And if you like this project and would like more information on the project supplies, just go ahead and put jar down below, and I will get that to you. Another idea is we do have an apothecary one. So that are more geared towards Halloween. So those would be also very cute to use. So I'm just going to go ahead and crumple this up right off the bat and make it look kind of old and, I don't know, used. And then next, in order to use this, I'm going to need to actually wax this, because this will really stick to my transfer. So we're going to wax the paper so it doesn't stick, hopefully. We'll give it a try anyway. Get some wax in it. And you could do this. This would be a really cute gift, but I thought, wouldn't these be cute with just like a stem of flowers or whatever? You could give, a gift away to a neighbor or whatever. Today is National Neighbors Day. So it made me think that, this would be a good idea to make for a neighbor. You could do, whatever you want in it, like a bud vase. I actually really enjoy May Day, because I go take flowers from my yard, usually my daffodils at that time, the 1st of May. And can you see that? It's a little more shiny. So this is the side that's not shiny. And then I don't know if you could see that, but it's a little more shiny. The wax will just keep our transfer from sticking there. I don't need to do that on the fabric. And you could potentially, especially since this is fabric, you could use ink and then heat set it before you put it on. I'm not bothering. I'm just going to go ahead and use chalk today. So with that, now I know I think this one for the fabric, and then the other one nicely. We don't have to worry about it sticking too hard on fabric. We usually stick it on fabric to fuzz it when the transfers are new. And these are all very new. So, but I think these are really pretty. You could even put your own lettering or something, other sayings in the middle if you wanted. You wouldn't have to use these, but they're awfully cute. And what great teacher gifts you could make. neighbor gifts. You can make grandparents gifts, anything. Give a bowl of, a jar of candy and just thrift it even. There's always like clear glass jars. Also, you could use it for etching, which we have an etching cream now. So if you haven't gotten our etching cream, that's pretty exciting. Okay, now this is the wax side. So we sort of just made that wax paper. I'm going to still fuzz this because I'm not very trusting that way. So fuzzing just takes the stickiness off the transfer. So when it sticks to something, it's not going to stick so hard that it's not going to come off. So that's our goal here. Do you guys do things for neighbors' gifts, like at the holidays or whatever? I like to do something at Christmas. Now I wrinkled that so badly. I can't get it back on. I think just like the very tip of this on either side is going to be a little bit off. I think that's going to be okay. Everything else is on. So I got this down. And maybe we'll learn today, this is just paper that I found at a thrift store. Maybe we'll learn that you should wrinkle it after the fact. That could be too. So it might have been a mistake to wrinkle it first. So we'll see. We're just going to make sure this is down really good because no bubbles. We want this to look clear. And I just want to do this really simple black. That was my plan. Black velvet. I do see a little piece of fuzz in here. Sometimes these are my little fuzzing cloth catches things. So I'm going to take that up. Put that back down. Make sure we have all the... I don't always do this with my transfers, but if it's something I really like, letters like this, and I can see kind of where it's pulling up. So I want it to be down really good. And then I guess I can use that. So anyway, it's not that I'm not excited about this month's club transfer, but I really am. If you want more information on that, it's something about kind words. Say, like, speak kind words to yourself kind of thing. And I can't find mine. It came in. I know it came here, but I cannot find it. So issues. It might take me like a couple months to get back into order. I'll be ready for Christmas, maybe. I still haven't gotten my fall decorations out for myself. I did make pumpkins the other day. I don't know if you saw my pumpkins. I did find out I do not have the pumpkin cutouts on hand as I thought I did. I do have a set of leaves on hand. And then, so if you want those leaves, they're the same idea, only 3 leaves. And then what else did but I really like those pumpkins. So if you're wanting to see what pumpkins I've made, I think I have at least one other set of pumpkins, maybe 2. If you would like to purchase a set of already decorated pumpkins, let me know. So pumpkin. All right, let's see how this worked. Thankfully, this is just like a scrap piece of paper, ultimately, if we don't like it, but I'm liking it. The L didn't come clearly. I'm going to just grab a little bit more and try to get that L. I don't know why. And I definitely want the joyful. I feel tired today. I don't know why. I think this wedding thing took a whole lot out of me. Not too bad. There's a little bit of schmeary down at the bottom here, right there. I think it's okay. All right, so this I will wash in the sink with just regular water and a board eraser later on. Let me hold that up for you so you can see that. Isn't that cute? I like it. Now, it got a little smeary. Remember I said I was thinking it's pretty thick actually, but I love it that it says something joyful. So I'm going to set that aside. There's one label. And then this one I wanted to do is full of gratitude. Now, did I cut it? Yep, I did. And I don't have to do anything to this to fuzz it because this is a fabric and it'll come off. So this just fits on this. Glad I looked before we went too far with that. But again, I'm going to Make sure, if I was using ink, I would need to put it on an ink mat just so it doesn't leak through. Because fabric, it will leak through. All right. Try to get this. I'm going to use a good amount and make sure that I don't have to wipe too many times. Just want to work quickly. The chalk does, if it gets stuck up in the transfer, it won't come off. It will come off in the transfer. It won't come off on what you're trying to do. So you might have, if you ever like lift your transfer and have like gaps in your transfer, like little like stops in it, that would be because it dried in the transfer. Okay, here we go. And then get that off of there. Let's try to pull from the middle. You don't want to stretch because this is a silk fabric transfer. Okay. Ooh, I really like that one. That's cute. This, I mean, the sky is the limit. You don't have to put this on fabric. You could put this right onto a jar or whatever. You could etch it. You could ink it. You could do any number of things with it. But I am just using chalk today because I can. Okay, let me show you that. I got black all over me. I'm pretty messy today. Okay. Jeez, that black is just sticking to me. Sorry. All right, isn't that the cutest? Oh my goodness, I love that. So cute. Isn't that gorgeous? That's just a scrap piece of fabric, and we're going to attach it to our little kombucha jar. I'm going to set this one aside and let that one dry. I think this one is pretty dry. We might dry it up a little bit more. Just want to make sure so I don't smear it. Don't want to smear it. Let's see. Just gonna, I don't know how it's on there pretty good. I kind of see an area, whoops, an area where I've got it smeared here. And I'm just, I don't know how well it'll come off of paper with, because I did wax it pretty good. Maybe not. It's kind of smeary. So like I said, kind of an experiment. I don't know. I've never done this before. But can you see that? How cute that is? I think it's going to be really cute. In an ideal world, I would prefer not to have it overlapping at all. But it's not an ideal world. I've got, you know, see. I would just, if it were me, if I didn't have a, you know, any whatever, there's actually kind of a little floret on there. I'm going to line that up with that and then see. I don't want this to be a little bit overlapping, so I'm just marking it. See. Now I can't see where I marked it. Good job. I want it to be a little bit overlapping so there's no gap in the back. All right, get that off. Let's see. I see it. I marked such a small spot I can't even see it. Really, this would be better to do. Those are just garbage. I'm going to throw those away. You could do this with a paper bag too. Paper bag would be a little bit thicker, I think. So I actually, how far out? I'm going to eyeball this a little bit, but I am going to put this on. Okay. I'm going to use Mod Podge this time. And I know, don't lecture me about this. I'm not going to do it the traditional. I'm not going to let it dry and then iron it on because that's too much hassle. So we're going to just do our, oops, too far. That's okay. Kind of want it to embed in there. So I'm just going to spread. I don't even know. I probably should use something that is for glass, but it's okay. It's okay. It's just chalk, right? So we're just going to make a cute little, hopefully I won't let it dry as I set it down in front of the, cute little bud vase, I guess you would say. And you could use this. This would be great. Like, I have little sunflowers right now. Little, I don't know. I got some leftover little flowers that are looking kind of scraggly at the bottom, but I could cut it and just put a bud in here. All right, here we go. Find me one of those there's these little florets at the top. So that's what I'm going to line it up with. There we go. Oh, hubby is home. What time is it? Oh, we're doing good. He's coming for the truck. He's going to I might have miswrapped it. I don't know what I did. Let's see what we did. Ooh, that's sticking. Sticking good. Sticking good. I really didn't want it to not meet, and it looks crooked to me. What have I done? It doesn't match up exactly right. Don't know what happened. It's actually kind of wrinkling up on here. What I'm going to do, I think, is just, I might trim it down a little bit so there is a gap. So it looks like I meant for it not to meet, right? I don't know. This is the story of my life. It's on there crooked. Oh, well, that wasn't my plan. You know, I think the jar is like not straight. I'm going to regret that it doesn't have that I didn't take off the stuff. I think, okay, you guys, now I have it stuck. What are we doing? I'm taking this off, trying anyway, without ripping it. It is pretty stuck here. And the reason being is that this is the really sticky jar. The other one is not. And I just ripped that paper. Okay, we saved it. Hey, Denise, I'm making a mess, as usual. It gives you hope. I'm just going to trim this. I'm going to fussy cut it to go around here. And I'm going to put it on the cleaner bottle. That is my plan, and I'm sticking to it, I guess, right now. Oh, don't watch me now. I'm making messes. Well, so much for not drying that one. All right, back to this one. I'm going to set this aside, and I'll fix this in a minute. I need to put that down like that. I'm going to put more on here. Ooh, what was that? That was my truck. I hope my daughter told my husband she needs a ride. That's what I hope. I'm going to put more Mod Podge on there. This is just from the Dollar Tree. They sell these little bottles. Not my favorite way to get it. I prefer to buy Elmer's glue and just water it down, but you know, this is my life. I'm just putting lots of this on because I think it's going to soak into that fabric, and I'm just going to go with it. And once it dries, it's totally fine. All right, fabric. Try this again. I guess that was pretty wide. And we're just going to put it on there and hope it goes on. That, I have to say, out of the two, that one just went way better. And it's okay that it's below, because we can go around and actually put it on. It is. I think the jar is just not evenly distributed. But the fabric is kind of looking better because I'm able to kind of push and pull it until it matches up. So we're just going to go around. I'm trying not to hit that chalk too much. If you're worried about the chalk smearing, this would be a good time to do the ink. We have ink that you can use in our transfers, but also, and I'm just getting the edges. I went on the back seam to get in there, and then all the way around the edges. So tomorrow I'm going to be in a September Christmas, everything Christmas event, something like that. And there, isn't that cute? Oh my gosh, full of gratitude. I think that's super cute. My opinion. Do you see that? I can't do the right. Okay, slow. Full of gratitude. I think it's cute. It just kind of looks like an old apothecary type jar. And like I said, we have an apothecary transfer. In fact, I think it's 50% off right now. So that would look cute too. But I kind of like this, full of gratitude. I just think that's a good one. Okay, now that wasn't my sticky one. Remember that one was sticky? Hey, Penny, thanks. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Denise. All right, back to this one. I think I'm going to try putting this on the back, the Mod Podge. Like I said, I like to make my own Mod Podge. I like to just take Elmer's glue, and it's like, half and half. Half Elmer's glue, half, I'm making a mess on my surface here. Half, or any school glue, the white school glue you can use, and make your own. Half water, half school glue. Okay, I'm looking for one of those little it's a little flower at the top. Just put it on, line it up with. Yay, I think that looks much better. And this jar is pretty clean. It's not sticky anyway. Note to self, if you're doing the paper ones, I think it looks nice. Fussy cutting. So do you see that? Isn't that cute? I think it is. I maybe should have trimmed it up so it looked perfect. And I'm going to go around the outside edge. Let me get this off my surface because I'll be sticky forever. I'm going to go around the edges again, just like I did the fabric. So, because I want it to seal into the bottle, but I'm going to try not to hit too much of the chalk, because once you get the chalk wet again, it will re-wet. That's a word, re-wet. Once you get it wet again, it will reactivate the chalk, and then it will smear if it's wet again and you touch it. So I'm just really gently going around the outside, just getting a really good coat. And this will all dry, even though it looks white around the edges, it will totally dry clear and sort of meld the paper with the glass. There's all kinds of different kinds of Mod Podge. This is just the cheap one at Dollar Tree, or you could just take school glue. I love buying school glue during school season. 10 cents a jar, 25 cents a jar at the paper or at the office supply stores during the back to school time. And I just grab a bunch of those, and then I use that and water it down. So there it is. You can see. Isn't that cute? Everything, something joyful. I just think that's adorable. So you could put, a little something around it if you wanted. That is not a hole. You could put a little bud in it. This is a Dollar Tree bud. You could put something that's from the garden. Totally whatever you want to make a bud vase. But isn't that the cutest? I'm going to push that up a little bit because it needs a little more. There we go. I think it's just cute. Totally adorable. What do you guys think? I am not a florist, so don't mind my floraling. Oh, yeah, and I will take a little bit of time and get those rings off of there. Or you could just, you know what? I might do that right now. I might go ahead. You can totally wrap the top of this with twine. You could see I was using twine like crazy. It's all wrapped around. I had it all strung out. That'll cover that metal piece. I did get one off. You kind of have to use like a pliers on it. But rather than using a pliers, I'm just going to, you could also put a stick handle in these. Would that be cute? I didn't quite get that yet. go around the top. Don't want to go off either. I'm just trying to cover that little metal red ring on there. Do you guys like kombucha? That's what this is the kombucha. There we go. I think I'm gonna cut it right there, and instead of a bow, I'm thinking a little set of beads. See that? Covers it up. I can't go the right direction. I apologize. I think that's so cute. Don't you? So easy, so cute. Here we have some beads here. Here's some. You could just put greens. This has got a little bit of yellow in it. I don't know. Whatever you want. I'm not really good at the floral thing. I'm not going to lie. It's not my thing. And these are sort of the cheap ones from Dollar Tree. So just bear with me. You can see it, right? You can see the vision. The vision is there. Okay, I'm going to grab some beads. And maybe a little bit more greens. I got a green. It's laying down here. Not a dream, a green. I got a green. I have a dream. I have green. Ooh. Love the twine on it. Oh, good. Good. Put a little bit of this in here. I don't know. I'm a real terrible. All right. So there's that. We might put some around there. Obviously, 2 different sets of flowers. That's for sure. My little sunflowers don't have any flowers. I use them for the wedding. All right. What size bead? Not the teeny tiny ones. Ooh, here's some black. That would look pretty. I might. All right, let's see what we can do. Keep my beads, and those are about the same size. I might need a little piece of tape. Thank you, Penny. Let's use a piece of tape here to put them through. It kind of just makes a little needle if you put a piece of tape. And black. Try and decide the height. And not at the end. Sorry, this isn't really exciting, but it kind of is. You could also put a little tassel on here. Wouldn't that be cute? My goodness. We have a new tassel maker. I'm gonna order. I've got it on. I'm putting an order together, so trying to figure out some new new projects to work on. I've been totally doing, this hole doesn't go all the way through. So many wedding things. I'm like, I need to be done, but I also need to get the wedding gift done yet. So that's coming. I have it all figured out. I just didn't want to rush on it right at the end. So I waited, and now I'm going to come down to a deadline because they are coming back on Monday night from their honeymoon. So I want to have it ready whenever they're home. So let's see. We'll get it. There it is. All right. Oh my goodness, you guys. I love that. I love it. What do you guys think? It's got the little beads on there. Isn't that cute? I don't know. I kind of like the beads. What do you guys think? Beads? Love the twine, so we'll get some twine on this one. Good use of twine for sure. Covers that up, makes it look more natural, right? I'm going to take this off so I don't get tangled up. Already tangled up. Oh, goodness. There we go. So I don't know. Which would you vote for? The fabric or the brown paper? Or both? Do you like them both? I would have a hard time choosing, I think. I definitely like the twine with the brown bottle and the brown paper. Kind of like that look. This one says something joyful. Don't we have so much to be joyful for? All right. I think I'm going to stick with my bead combination. Oh my gosh, there's a spider in here. Oh, thank you, Penny. I kind of like them. I need to get wiped. I'm wiped out. Maybe need a rest. So I feel like today is Friday, but it's only Thursday. Holy cow. It's kind of our Friday because the kids don't have school tomorrow, but they do have practice in the morning. I don't know. For soccer. Soccer game on Saturday. And of course, we have a parade on Saturday. So that's exciting. Princess Hood details. Princess details. So make sure if you would like the information for this project. How much fun is this? You could totally go into a thrift store and grab like clear jars or whatever. You can grab your old jars, any jars, like the spaghetti jars, you know, when they have kind of those fancy spaghetti jars. So cute. These would make such great gifts. Even at Christmas, you could do the jars with this transfer. It's reusable 10 to 12 times, they say. I think it's cute. Be so much fun to like make candy jars, teachers' gifts. Hey, you should give all your teachers, even like Sunday school teachers, gifts, right? Are you guys like, this is the one that gets me, like, because I'm a piano teacher and not all students give gifts, but man, we always did. I didn't even take a tip. I don't know. It's just not a thing anymore. Oh, shoot. I put the wrong one on first. Last year. Oh, I got some kombucha last year at Christmas time. A jar of, a fresh kombucha. And that's actually what got me hooked. One of my piano students brought me some, like, from the health food store. I don't know what they're saying, but no, they shop there a lot. In our local health food store, they got one of those great big bars with the fruit and nut in it and chocolate. So good. Loved it. Doesn't have to be big and fancy. I loved it. Just to be thought of at Christmas as a teacher, it was amazing. I love that. So think of your, all the people. Mailman, I like to put out little hot cocoa packets with a gift. We actually have a kit. You can make little bags with goodies in it for a neighbor's gift set right now. So if you want that, put neighbor down below and I will get you the neighbor gift link so you can get that. It's got everything you need to make. I think it was 30 neighbors gifts, except what you put into it. So they make little treat bags, like for cookies or whatever. Oh my goodness. This is so cute. Don't you think that is so cute? I just love that. Love, love, love. It's going to be another one of those projects where I keep it. No, those pumpkins, I got them inside on my mantle, and I went, I love these. I don't want to get rid of these. I do have some other ones. If you're interested, I could probably remake a backside or something. I could show you what I've got on hand or special order it. But I do not have any ones that you could do the project, unfortunately. And that is not what I have. I have to close my little beads because nobody wants beads everywhere. You know what a mess that can be. All right. Well, I thank you so much for watching today. Make sure that you keep on crafting. I hope you have a very blessed evening. And I will be back tomorrow evening at 6:15. We will be doing, aren't those the cutest? Maybe I need the opposite. I don't know. I think they're the cutest little jars. Don't you? I think for Thrifting Thursday, this is a great one. All right. So I will be back tomorrow night, 6:15. Thank you, Penny. I appreciate it for being here and commenting. You're helping my small business. So have a very blessed evening and keep on crafting.